mess the drywall up. Got it. Perfect. All right, guys, what's going on? And welcome to another garage update. I can't even remember exactly where we left off last, but if you guys are new here, we have a 4-car double deep garage. We've got a Marissa doing some drywall work, some filling of the holes with some drywall. The quick set 90-minute, which is my favorite. I'm gonna give you guys a quick update of kind of what's going on right now and what we're gonna have planned. So as you guys can hopefully remember, there was a big wooden, what is it called? This thing essentially was over there. The previous owner had drilled this into the wall there. You can kind of see, yeah, the workbench was drilled in, which of course took up a parking space. And we have 4 cars, so if you buy a 4-car garage, it would be ideal to park all of them in the garage. So I took that down because the long-term plan is to put cabinets in the back, and the exciting part is I actually just purchased cabinets for the back wall. We're gonna have a beautiful array of cabinets. I'm not gonna spoil it yet, guys, so you've gotta stay tuned. These are cabinets that I've only seen in a couple people's garage, so they are not new age, and they are not very common from what I've seen. So we are vacuuming. Marissa did vacuuming, we're doing cleaning, and we're doing some drywall prep. And we're gonna be ready. We will be doing Swiss tracks, but that is probably not gonna happen for at least a month or 2 because I just bought cabinets and they weren't super cheap, obviously. So these are the Swiss track samples. I don't even remember if I asked you guys what you thought, but this is the silver, pearl gray, slate gray, and then this is the black, which I will do a black border around the perimeter. But I was actually debating between these 3 colors. This is the slate that most people have. I think Matt has it, my buddy Adam has it. Most people have the slate gray, but I'm actually leaning towards this color. So leave a comment below. Of course they look a little different depending on what angle, but I'm just gonna be doing a 2-tone. I'm gonna be doing gray with kind of a black border. I don't want to be doing checkers or anything like that. So that's the plan there, but that won't come for a little bit. We want to be doing painting and sealing and drywall first. As you guys can see, I relocated the switch for the garage door from this switch because it was right there. They lazily put it here because there's a stud here, so I had to drill out the stud and then just put the wire there. So it was kind of annoying, but it just looks a little more proper. I'm gonna drywall here. And this actually had a vent on it, which unfortunately our microwave doesn't vent out, it vents up, which is kind of a crappy way to vent smoke and smells, but that's just the way the microwave is designed. So we're gonna buy like a fake vent to put over this in case in the future we buy a microwave that vents out, which would be weird if it vents in the garage, but that's just kind of what we're working with here. So that's an update there. We're gonna be doing kind of the finishing drywall. Ideally, we won't really be sanding. I'm just gonna be doing my very best to make the drywall nice and caulking kind of just along the edges here to make them nice and clean. This will be white, this will be gray, and I don't know, this, actually I do wanna move this over because it just doesn't look right, but I think right now we're gonna leave that. And I don't know, this is kind of interesting. I've thought about doing like epoxy on this side. Like the floor is going to be Swiss tracks, but this can be white, and then maybe this could be like that garage coating that people do on the floor. I could do that on the side, but probably won't do that immediately. So that's kind of the update. We're gonna have to be doing a little bit of drywall on the ceiling. You can see there's like a little, cracking kind of for the seam for the ceiling drywall. So we'll get that adjusted. We'll get this light adjusted. It's just a lot of little things, but the biggest thing that you guys are gonna see, hopefully in the next few weeks, actually the cabinets don't get here for about 3 weeks. So depending on when I publish this video, you guys won't see the whole beautiful cabinet array along the back wall, which is gonna be sick. So we're just patching these Of course, the outlets will switch out, but right now we're just getting the garage really just prepped. And over here, as you guys probably saw in other videos, we're gonna get this kind of cleaned up and finalized. I don't know what else, the front of the garage. Really it's just drywall and just annoying like nitpicky things, like cleaning things. This, we might paint this today white because it just looks horrible. I don't know what else. This will be changed out because this cover is too big. So I'm gonna kind of do all the little things. Not insanely exciting, but you know, we want to get it figured out before the bigger things come in, like the cabinets and then also the floor. Ideally, I would have done the floor first because cabinets will go on top of the floor, but you know, they were on sale and it was just this whole thing where the timing was just right. So I just went ahead and got the cabinets 3 to 4 weeks, and we will have a functional, more than functional back wall. I think it's gonna transform everything because we have lots of things in disarray. And we have this unplugged right now just because we're in and out and there's a lot of dust, and it's just 90 degrees today, and in 800 square feet, this thing does struggle. It is very good, but when it's just that hot, we're doing lots of work with, you know, lots of things we're doing. It just didn't really make sense. So we started early, and we're doing some drywall work over here. Pretty good. Make sure we're smoothing it out. Pretty good. And yeah, so that's the update on the garage. I'll keep you guys posted today what's going on. I can't wait to get the cabinet array. So anyways, yeah, post questions below. It's really hard to keep track of everything that I've talked to you guys about because I'm doing lots of videos between the cars and the garage and stuff, so I kind of lose track. But comment below if I forgot anything, and I'll keep you guys posted. Alright guys, quick update for you. We are almost fully done with drywall and caulk. As you can see, this is actually like stained. I know it looks really dirty, but we did wipe it. We got caulk on the edges, along the door, on the top of the door. And of course we did drywall throughout almost the entire garage. Some of it was patching little cracks, some of it was holes, some of it was screw holes, but we got everywhere pretty much. Like that area is not exactly perfect. This area was a pretty easy little patch right there. But essentially, like, I've kind of realized that we can chase perfection on the wall like literally forever, but I don't think it's really worth the time. So this, I don't know if you guys actually saw that, but this was attached to I guess the original microwave. It was in here. As you guys can see, that's the microwave, and the fan doesn't come out here anymore. So what we're gonna do is buy just like a fake vent from Home Depot. So if we ever buy a different microwave, we could vent it out here, which is kind of weird, but I don't really want to put drywall there. So that's a change, and that's pretty much it. I don't really want to paint the ceilings, but I think we're gonna have to, since obviously we drywalled. That will dry. The drywall dries white, so like this we just did, but then this we did earlier, it's already white. So that will be good. And changing out the outlets for nice white ones, and that's it. So we did the trim. Trim is nice and caulked, which is nice. We'll do the trim white. And this doesn't have trim, which is kind of interesting. And I guess that's really it for today. This corner, I actually spent a lot of time fixing. There was kind of like a jagged crack, which I'm not sure if that's actually the right way to do it, but all it took was just a little bit of drywall mud and just kind of smooth it out. And the corner already looks much better. So that is a really nice improvement. Just the fit and finish in here is much better already. Still haven't got to that thing, but I think that's gonna do it for today. This is coming down. I'm gonna leave the hooks up, I think, so come winter time I can decide if I wanna get the gas line run for this, but in the meantime, it's kind of an ugly monstrosity, so for now, I'll at least take it down. It's not hooked up. And I think that is gonna do it for right now.